Generic greetings and welcome to Campervan Make It Home. Today's beverage is a nice and relaxing cup of chamomile tea. So welcome to Campervan Make It Home. This is one of those chill, relaxing experiences about, well, a little bit of building and mainly unpacking and organising things. So it's obviously focused on the campervan. I think the Make It Home bit serves as a bit of a double meaning. Firstly, making a home within the campervan, and secondly, actually making it back home. But that's a obviously thing for the narrative, which I've not really jumped into too much. I have played and displayed this on the channel in the past when it was in its demo form. This is now the full version, but I've only played a tiny bit. But you know, it's not going to be underpinned by a huge amount of detailed and complex mechanics. It's not about that. It's just about basically enjoying and, you know, relaxing and chilling out and all of that sort of thing. So your mileage may vary, obviously. I quite like these. I find them quite relaxing and a cathartic experience. But let's just go over to play here and let's go new. And we'll start with our very first camper van. Now, I'm not too sure as to, like I say, the narrative, but we start on a moonlit beach here with lots of papers. I don't know if these are supposed to be like... I don't know if they're supposed to be exam papers or whatever, but anyway, we're going to apparently put them on the fire because, yes. And we will pick up this thing here. So, my life journey. Welcome to your life journal. And we need to have a name. So let's go with, instead of Jenny, Jennery. And we start off with this sort of customized Jeep type of build. In the demo when I played, it was actually I'm going to call it like a Volkswagen. The typical one, I think, if I think camper van, that's what I think of. So anyway, this is where we can spray the car. I actually quite like the sort of pastel green, so we're going to run with that one. Going to go inside and we can alter the dash. I actually quite, again, like that green. For the seating, we've got sort of cream, we've got 70s brown, and then we've got like a beige. I'm going to go with the cream. We've got in... Now, this is where you can hang stuff from the mirror. I know it's just pixels, but I dislike that in real life anyway. Yeah, well done, you've just obstructed your view. No, we're not going to bother with that one. We're going to back up. Again, I know it's just pixels, but let's go with some sort of bed. And, oh, quite like, again, the sort of green there seems to match. And, alright, maybe that one. And then you've got... Like you can have a, let's say, it's like a cat bed. No, not a bed for cats, although I guess they could. But it's more focused up. You're probably up on what it is. Let's just go with the green, and then we'll say yes. Finish the conversion, and there we go. So we start off in what appears to be a sort of bright summer's day on the beach there, and then let's see. So it's telling us how to move stuff. Yeah, it's fine. So on the right-hand side, we do have all of the types of items, and I think we can right click to open that and get, yeah, it's like a games console. We can close that up. And is that flower pickable? It is, yes. So there's going to be little things for you to find. So this is actually called Sherry, the van. The van is called. So we can open these things up, as you can see. So we've got like a little mini fridge in there. We can go up and down. We can pan. And it's about trying to put things in what you think is the right place in the right order. And you can have you can make it a bit of a problem for yourself. So I'll place that there and then try to close it. It's going to contact with that, so that's a bit of an issue there. The thing about these games is there's no... I mean, there is probably right or wrong things to do. So if you put like toothpaste in the fridge, although that might be quite nice, but yeah, you're not going to put like your sort of t-shirts in the fridge. Actually, that also works if it's a warm day. Let's take the fridge out of the equation. If you're just going to put, say, books in the oven, you know, that I think most people would say, no, that's not it doesn't really fit. I mean, mechanically you can do whatever you want, but I think basically if it feels right to you, then it is right. That's the thing I'm trying to impress upon you. So let's open this up, and I'm going to go into the fridge here, and I'm going to go down, and I'm going to start clicking on the food here. So there is a can of soda. I can rotate it. So that's like a watermelon soda. Sounds quite refreshing. That's an orange soda, and stacking that seems to be a peach soda. Stacking the cans like this is probably not a good idea. There's a coffee. What I'm going to do, I'm going to place it over here. More on that in a moment. There's a bottle of water. We'll put that in here. Actually, I should probably drop that down to there. Can we get all three in? If I was to if I was to shift things about, would I be able to get all three in? No, I don't think so. So, you know what, I should probably put them up there. But anyway, next thing is a chocolate bar by the look of it. So it's quite warm, so we're going to keep it in there. We've got in some sort of meal. We've got a sandwich. So we can rotate the sandwich and put it there. I don't know what filling it is. There's some crisps. Again, I don't think we'd actually put the crisp in the fridge, but it doesn't really matter. And once you've completed it, it goes down at the bottom, and then basically we can close that up. Okay, so that's our very first part there. Let's go ahead and do clothing, I think. So I'm going to put these in here, and sometimes there are matches. Oh, hang on, wait, I've brought the wrong one out, but it's going to play music, so that's fine. So yeah, we've got matching pairs here, so we'll just put them in here. And shoes. So shoes are going to go into, let me go right down, I'm going to put them into this little bit here. So I'll put them right at the back, and there is a pair of jeans. Jeans can go in, say, in here. Yeah, why not? And there's another pair, and some things you can stack, some things you can't, but there you go. And oh, there's another pair of trainers. I say there's another pair. They're actually like a boot, so I think they're gonna have to go further up, but I don't think that's too much of an issue. Let's see if we've got, yeah, we've got another one there. Let's put it next to each other, and back over to so something else here. Let's go ahead and say there. And can we stack these socks? Does that close? It does. There's another shoe. Let's see if I can get it put in here. So no, I've been able to fit one pair in down the bottom, but not another pair, which I don't know. I'm not too sure as to why. Okay, but it is in. That's because of the height. Oh, there's another item. Pair of sunglasses can go there. We've got in another top of some kind. I guess I can put that in the back, and then we've got some more items to stack in here. And let's see, what's this last one? I think that can go in there. And what else we got? Oh, we got a hat. Okay, where can the hat go? Well, I think hat's going to go in here. And there we are. Okay, so we've already done 2 out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to go over to this area, and this is going to be where we've got our outside picnic area, and you can like sort of store this stuff. So for example, if I was to let's see, can I put that? That's a problem. I put it there. So this, for example, you can keep it rolled up like that, and that would function. But I like to have it maybe sort of here, and try to find that one and stake it right through the center of right through the center of that, which is probably quite bad. Let me see if I can fit it in a bit better. But that's okay. Next one I believe is going to be a deck chair. Yes, it is. So I'll sort of place it in like there. Actually, no, I don't like it like that. Just rotate it around a bit more, and it goes in there quite nicely. We've also got a little side table, which I'm going to put side on. We're going to put our beverage on top of that. We're going to bring our music station, and I think that's everything there. Okay, yes. And what next? I think I'm going to go with probably cookware, and because of that one, we're going to open this. Now, this obviously doesn't open as much, but let's see. We've got like a stove here. I don't think there would be a good idea. If I actually, do you know where that would be a good idea? I think if I was to open this up and put it in like so. Yep, stove right on the wooden thing there. That's going to go all kinds of well. Big sort of dish there. Okay. We've got something for coffee. We've got a pan which I can place in like so. Yep, that's fine. There's the lid for said pan. There is, what's that? I think that's oh, I think that's like just plastic packaging. Oh yeah, that's like disposable. So are we gonna get knives and forks? Well, there's the forks, and there's the knives. Can I stack those? I cannot. Okay. And what else have we got? Some storage containers. Again, I'm trying to organise things as best I can, so all the storage containers go in there quite nicely. We got some napkins, and then finally some more napkins, and there's that one again completed. Do we have this as toiletries maybe? Let's close that up and go all the way down. Yeah, I think we'll probably put toiletries in here. So No, we're not. That's not going to fit. That ain't happening. Okay, I'm going to have to put it... Let's see. Just put it there, yeah. Of course. Let's go back up. I'm going to close these doors, and... Oh, it's going to shear the door off, right? That would be all kinds of bad. Let me close that one, open this one up, and we've got loads of space that we haven't utilised in here. Specifically this bit here, that should be fine. So is that like avocado cream? It's got avocados on it. Anyway, I guess that would be a good idea there. Maybe in here. No, underneath where you cook. No, that just doesn't sit right with me. I'll place it in here for the lack of any better area. We've got some different lotions and roll-ons, and yeah, all of this stuff is just gonna basically just be stacked in here. Some compacts, lipstick. Yeah, we'll just fill it all. We'll just fill this entire thing up with our toiletries. And is that a... Yeah, hair clip. Right, that can go in there. More, and am I going to run out here? I might have run out of space already on this one. Yeah, I think I might have done that. Okay. If I put that there, I'd probably be able to move that down. Maybe in there. Yeah, okay. Get myself a bit more space now. Surely we can stack something on there. Maybe not. Let me bring that up and put that in there. Yeah. And Louis and toothbrush, which, well, I did say about putting it in the fridge and see, you can put anything anywhere you want. It doesn't matter. Okay, so what have we got left? Oh, right, that toothpaste. We'll put that in there as well. And fine. So we've got books and such, and then other miscellaneous items. We've got a camera. We've got in a laptop. Actually, the laptop in here might work because you can swap them out. You know, if you're not using the cook stove, you can get the laptop. At least that's the logic I'm applying. It's asking me to... Well, can I open it up? Yes, I can. Open book. Quite like the watercolour there. So that can go in there. Pencil case, accessories, and got some headphones. That can go there. We've got in another book. See, the fact that it won't stack is a bit problematic. I guess it can go there, and will it open up? Yeah, and we've already seen that bit. Okay, that's going to go down there, because why not? This book can go in here, and that's now done. So I'm just going to get the rest of the stuff out. There's some luggage. Can I open luggage? No, I can't. So that can go there, and we've got a guitar, so I'm going to place it sort of there on the bed, and little potted plant. I think what we'll do is place that there, and then we've got some keys. Let's put the keys somewhere where we're going to lose them, probably here. Can this go in here? It cannot, which is a bit of a shame. It can go in there though. Alright, and then finally another drinks container, which I'm gonna probably put in here. Maybe there and there. Okay, and that's what we've accomplished. Yeah, we've made this nice little camper van. That's a nice little view. Yeah, that's nice and cozy. Would be nice, a bit relaxing space, I think. Excellent. Okay, we'll go next. Are you done organising the camper? Yes. So that's just obviously one of them. We'll have a quick look at the next one. Best part of this journey is knowing it's only the beginning. Okay. And then the next one we've got, yeah, a new camper. Okay, let's see what this one has to offer. See what colours we can go. Oh, so we're now going to convert a bus. Right, well, let's go with that. And... oh, okay. It's a bit more modern, isn't it? Full touchscreen controls. Alright, so we'll go there and change the seat colour to that one maybe. We want nothing there. In the back, then you can change the wood. So let's go with sort of dark brown. The colours, again, we can change the colours. I think lighter the better is probably in order. Oh, the green. That looks like a tacky bathroom. We'll put that in, and then you've got a bed and sort of seating area at the back. I wonder if these slide out. They probably will do. Should we go with that one maybe? No, we'll go with the green again. Well, it's a greeny blue type of colour, isn't it? Oh, that's actually okay. Now you've got your cooking area. Oh wow, we've got a full-on fridge. Alright. Oh, I quite like the dark colour. Then we've got shower. Oh, this is proper get kitted out now, isn't it? Yeah. And then your doors. So, let's see, maybe that again to match. Yes, I think that's done. So, you know, it's going to be the similar sort of thing as you play, and obviously some of it is already in. So you've got things like hanging up over here, and you can pick them up and move around yourself. I think there's a thing where you can pick up there. I didn't check, but I have a feeling that when we look through our book, any collectibles like that will probably be in there. Anyway, where do we want to start? Well, we'll start with probably one of the obvious ones, which is the food. And we're going to go down and we'll open the fridge door. And we've already got cans of soda in there. There's an apple. We can put it... we can put it wherever we want, really. Is that a tablet? It is. And we can open the laptop. Yeah. Just put that back. So, apple in the freezer. No. Just going to put that there for now. I'm going to see what else we got. That's food, but it's not. It's basically it's not for refrigeration. So I don't know where I can store that actually, because it doesn't fit in any of those. Oh, hang on, wait, what's that? That is a tray. Okay. Well, I don't know where I'm going to put this. Maybe under there. Does this roll open? It does, and there's all more pots and pans. Okay. I mean, I could probably place it there. It should be fine. There's some chocolate, so that can go in here. There's some more. This person does like their sweet stuff. There's some water, some crisps, which I'm not going to store in there. I don't know if I'll put any of the pots and pans again. Maybe up the top. And sandwich. Rotate it around. Fits in there quite nicely. Another sandwich. I'm gonna put them on the same place there. Some sodas again. Is it going to be the same sort of ones? Yeah, I think that'll be... Yeah, that'll go... Ah, look at that. It says it would fit, and then it doesn't. How curious. Another... Whatever that happens to be. Well, there's two of them now. And then, I think that's like marshmallows or something. Yeah, alright. So the food's done. Let's close this up. Let's go again to maybe an obvious one, which is... I'm trying to think, where's the sliding door? Is it on this side? I think so. Also... Oh yeah, there you go. There's that leaf that I mentioned about the things you can find. So there's like the dried and pressed flower. There's the feather. Yeah, okay. Assume that was going to be the case, and, well, we were right. So, outside, we've got a pillow. We've got double pillow. I'm going to put them... Yeah, I don't know how that's defying gravity. Let's put it there. I'm going to put these probably in the camper, like that. And what is that? The little... Yeah, it's like a little blanket with another something there. Maybe cover that like so. And more deck chairs. Like they're just facing opposite one another. Yeah, that's all good. What I'm going to do is bring the laptop out and let's say open that up. So I do a bit of outside gaming or a bit of work, whatever. Right, let's go and open up this cupboard. Which okay. So this is going to change. I'm going to do a mixture of probably maybe a mixture of. Oh, is that a portable toilet? It is. I'm going to do a mixture of the sort of bathroomy areas and clothing. So where can we place all of that? Is there anything in these areas already? Knives and forks in there. Let me just go ahead and drop down. Sometimes the camera does, you know, occlude things, and it can be a little bit faffy at times. It's for the most part good though. And open this up, and we've got in pretty much nothing. So we do need an area for... Oh, darn it, I've taken out one of the items. And now it's not going to go back in, is it? Oh, where's that? Ah, right, okay. So, it came out. It is not going back in. Alright, that's a bit of an issue. There's some cut. So basically, as far as I can tell, there is no place for this sort of thing. It's just going to have to go in here then, isn't it? Okay, continue on then. Actually, wait, can we... I was going to say, can we open that box and do that? Oh, well, that won't go back either. Hang on, let me take these out. Now it'll fit in, then it can go back. Okay, that's a interesting one. Actually, I can probably put that on... Will it go on the sink? Yep. And... Is that another one? It is. Don't know if these are supposed to be hand soaps or what, but they're going to go there. That's just what's happening these days. Sun factor 50. And... Okay. I mean, ideally, we want to put it... Oh, there's some more stuff up here. It's like wipes and such. And an oven glove. I wonder where we put that. Let me put it with the oven stuff. Ah, no. And guarantee we'll end up needing that space for something. But yes, okay. I think we'll have to repurpose this top cupboard for all of this, but there'll be loads of space. Like I said, I've only played a little bit of this version and a little bit of the demo. Oh, can I put my toothbrush in? Yes, of course you can. They got achievement for it as well. And Louis, we can't hang it up there. I'm going to put it up there. And what else? We got more. Yeah, let's just... I'm going to put it in the bottom of the shower tray. Is there not... no, wait, there's a loo... I was going to say, can we put it over the... there's a loo brush. I was going to say, can we put it over that? Obviously, we'd have to move all of these out if we're going to use the shower as a shower. What's that there? Oh, yeah, okay, fine. And... Where should the mirror go? They can go up there. And another sun factor 50. Very sun smart, this person. There's a small one and that one there. I think I'm going to put the... Maybe the mirror at the back. I'm also going to put this mug... I'm going to put it up there. Yeah. It'll do. It'll do. Right. Clothing next. And we've got some more shoes, which are... Right. They're in there. Will those go further back? Yes. Will it matter? Probably not. So I'll go further back. And I guess we can do that, which is really going to offend people, I'm aware. And we've got in jeans. So we've got this little sort of... Yeah, I think we're going to place them there. Oh, that's books. Oh, well, we know where books go, because they've already been stacked over here. Might as well. Oh, look at that. All the books open up as well. And that was that done. That was easy. Right, can we hang up the jeans? We can, but I'm going to put them in there. And there's another shoe. Okay, I'm going to have to start placing... I think I will actually hang these up. So I can't hang those up, but I can hang the jeans up. So that can go there. These I will stack up here because the shoes, they're going to go in here. It might be best to repurpose this. Because will these go next to each other? It feels like they are. Yeah, I think that's going to be a better use of our space. No, that's not going to go in. I'm just going to have to put it in like so. And even more. Okay, we're going to struggle for shoe space anyway. Yeah. Well, it goes in there. That's fine. Where can I start putting these in? We'll actually go... I think they will probably fit in there. Yeah, but will that close? Oh, it does close. That's fine. The shades we can probably put like here. Fine. There's a pine corner of some kind. And what else have we got? Big jacket. And yeah, more items of clothing here. Will that hang up? It will. And this one will. And that one will not. It will go in here because they'll stack 3 of them. And then finally our hat, which it feels like it should go there. Wait, can we hang it up here? We cannot. Okay, what I'll do is I'll put it there. Alright, so I think that can close up nicely. Like that. And we've now just got all of this again, which I didn't play earlier. So the camera, it's going to have to go in just a miscellaneous cupboard, isn't it? We're actually a bit... It feels like we've got less space in this one than the other one. But I don't think that's the case. I think it's just... Well, maybe we have more space, but there's also more items, because obviously there's loads of items already. That just looks annoying to drink from. There was loads of items already in the van, so that's probably why it feels like there's less space. Will that go up there? It will not. Will it stack up here? It won't. So when in doubt, you can just sort of dump it on the bed. Like I say, there's no, right or wrong way of doing these things as long as you're happy with it. Double laptop. Really? We have double laptop? I think so. And it will fit in. That's what you want. That's what you want. Highly... what you want is a highly delicate electronic and high value item, high up, unsecured. That's exactly what you need. These will go in there. Just going to stack all these. Actually, this the knot switch will probably go in there as well. Will this go at the back? Probably. Hang on. So the knot switch will go on there. Then this will go not there. Will this go right at the back? Yes. 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 And the guitar again. You can't change the... You can't like stand it up as far as I can tell. Do you know what the worst thing? Oh, you can. It does stand up like that. Oh, okay. That's alright. I can put it against this back wall. And what else have we got? Another little potted plant. Is that what we picked up from the first one? There's going to be an achievement for this, surely. Apparently not. Thought there'd be an achievement for that. Have the hugging cups. Is that like a little game? I can go up here. I think the game is really wanting us to shift some stuff in here. Let me put that on the ground. This one can go in that corner. That's as corner as we're going to get, to be honest. And then restack these. And put the game in there. There's also another section there, to be fair, so I can probably place these in here. And so I've got the pens in the other side, but then I've got this stuff here. Oh, there's like stickers. Huh. Okay. And for beverages, which I believe will be the second completed one. And there's the Guardian. There we go. Apple can go in the sink. Right, so we've managed to now do that one. There you go. Alright, so that's been a bit of a camper van make it home. You can sort of pick up what the game's putting down, I think. It's all about organising stuff to your satisfaction. you know, you can be silly if you really wanted to, and, you know, we have done a little bit of that, but that's fine. I trust that this journey together has brought us closer. Okay, got a bit more narrative going on. I'm sorry I can't go on. Take care. And we've got, a different season on this one. So, same van, but a different season, and it is in the order in which we placed it. So it's all back to sort of, yeah, what we've just done. So that looks pretty nice in the snow. Yeah. Either way, we are going to call it there for the game. As I said, more of a relaxing sort of narrative experience with obviously a little sort of customization of the van as well as stacking things and such. And yeah, it is fairly chill. I do find I fight with the camera now and then, but you know, there's nothing major that's taken me out of it. So yeah, it is what it is. It's not going to be, you know, for everybody. But if you like this sort of thing, then you know, more of this is always good. Either way, let me know what you think in the comments, and as always, we will go from there. Hope you have enjoyed it and it's been chill. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.